Don't know, they're your boy Pablo from Fit Addicts Movement. This is my OMG interview. Boom! A lot of things is going on with me. You know, I think everybody know me as the face as a dancer. Right now, I flip the script, and I'm a fitness instructor. I'm internationally certified with A.F.A.A, and I'm doing a fitness business, and it's going really good. And I thank God for that. I give God all the glory. And I have different locations. I have a nice little team. I have everything going good. Yes, my ideal customer is the normal John Doe. You know, I really attack persons who not really fit. You know, who looking to get a healthy lifestyle. And like I tell persons, a lot of people just want to get fit to look good, but that's the secondary. The primary is long life and healthy. You know, to be healthy. So any person who I willing to work with anybody. From the fittest to the non-fittest, I working with you. You know, I study it and I know the different levels, so I can work with you in any area. Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody know me as a dancer. I was always into fitness because I used to do track and field back in the day. So I know all the who's at track and field personally, like all the athletes who are running now, all the past athletes I know them personally. Because I used to run track, and I always had that in me. And you'll find out one of the fittest on stage with Machel, yeah, because I could, it remains in you. When you do it from small, it remains in you. And I was always had fitness. I always used to train and stuff. And then when I left the band, it so happened that I went and studied fitness. And when I studied, I didn't want to do anything with it. And then one person came up to me and they begged me to train them, and her results spoke. You know, when people saw her results, one person reached out to me. I had 4 persons for a while, and then I reached to 10, then I reached to 20, and now I have like 200 plus different locations in Trinidad and Tobago. I trained some celebrities like Patrice Roberts, Nadia Batson, Destra Garcia. You know, everybody reached out to me and it's a good vibe, and I think people want results, and I guarantee to bring that, you know, because every person different, so like the personal training person's eyes tailor a workout to you according to your level. Okay, the first week I will give you like a test basically, and then I'll tailor to you. And like I say, you could tell people you're a fitness coach as much as you want. You are the best or whatever, but they want to see results. And I think that's how I get, because I found a lot of ways to get people to get results. And I think that's what it's about, results. Yes? I could start from the beginning. I always used to want to dance, and I couldn't dance, you know. And the same track and field partners, my partner Daryl and Mark Burns. I think Daryl did now sign a contract with Nike for a lot of money, and they went in Zen to celebrate. And we was in Zen celebrating, and they used to train in Jamaica. So Jamaica is the land of dancing, and they were doing a dance, Willy Bonks. That time Willy Bonks now come out. So they were Willy Bonksing, and I was in the corner watching them like, what are you guys doing? I don't know what is that, and all the girls was on them, and they was laughing at me how I can't do it. And I took that personally. I like anybody laugh at me. Yeah, no, to that point, yeah. So, and then I went and did my research, and I learned the Willy Bonks. Upon learning the Willy Bonks, I learned some other dances, and then it had this whole Jamaican craze that come to Trinidad with all the Jamaican dances. And mind you, when it now come, I already knew it. So I just used to dance and party, and people be like, oh good, you can really dance, but I never used to study anybody. I used to dance and dance and dance and dance and dance. Then I built a little group named Trini Alliance. And then this one time, Machel saw me somewhere. What I did too, because I had a lot of dancers. So I tell myself, what can I do to stand out? So what I do, I had a big feather mohawk with some feathers in the middle of my head. And people used to laugh at me, but I wanted to be stand out. I want to look different from anybody else. And I think Machel saw me a time and he was like, use Pablo, and use the fella with the kind of thing in your head. I was like, yeah. He's like, I like your vibe. I'll call it someday from a video. I said in my head, whatever, you're not going to call me. And I really get a call. I get a call to do Blazing the Trail. I was in 2006 or 7 around there. He called me, and we went and did the video, me and my team. And then after the video, he was like, I like your vibe. I wanted to come Madison Square Garden with me. I was like, where? I said, that's in New York, you know. Hear me, I know. I have a show there, I wanted to come with me. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah. Yeah, when I'm in a show, yeah. I still couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And then I was on a plane. I was like, whoa. And that's the first time I ever went to New York. So it was a real big thing for me. It was real, I had to play thing, but it was big. For me, it was big. I went to New York and you're looking at the early buildings and you're just like, cause I think New York is the place everybody should go before they die. New York is very nice. And we went and performed and it was crazy and he liked the vibe. I think I have a lot of energy. Whatever I do, I exaggerate a move. So he liked that. He liked energy. You can't stand around Machel and don't have energy. Because he has energy. You would think you'll say you're sucking his energy. So you cannot go around him if you don't have energy. And we've been with him for 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. So apparently I'm doing something good because it's 8 years. You know, it's all over the world. The best experience was when we went on tour with Pitbull. We went 36 states in 2 months. You know, and that was crazy. That was unbelievable. We lived with Pitbull. So cool. He's one of the coolest guys, big up Pitbull. The man, too cool. It's unbelievable how he cool. You know, and one thing, Pitbull really respect Machel because Pitbull never had a band. And when he came to Trinidad when Machel hired him, he saw Machel band and Machel inspired him to have a band. And I think that's why he brought Machel and his dancers across because he looked up to Machel and Machel sang the song with him, all right. And he borrowed us and for 36 states in 2 months. It was crazy and it was really nice and I had a good time and they showed us a lot of love and that was really unbelievable. We linemen with big stars. You walk in and you see a star there, Enrique Iglesias, Akon, and you want a ball, but you had to act normal. Because you know, you had to act normal, you know. It was really nice. The whole experience with Machel and all was really nice. We used to fly out a lot. It was really nice and it was unbelievable and I always remember it. But I left because I had enough. He didn't like it, but he respected it. And it's all good and he see me what I'm doing today with my business and he commended me and he told me he's very proud of me and that felt good because I learned a lot from him. He's a perfectionist and that is not no kicks thing. You know, people say he's a perfectionist. At the time we practice from like 2 o'clock in the day to 6 o'clock in the morning. We stop for 1 hour for lunch. That was 12 o'clock in the night. They closed down the KFC and we eat. That one was going on the Pitbull tour. We practice non-stop. And I think that's why he's so how he is because he don't stop work and he's always give his all and our subliminal, like if you look at all the other dancers, we progressive. We have businesses, we doing something because we learned that from him to be great. To never give up, to always pump and be great. Our subliminal learned that. Imagine we have 6 shows and we go in and it's a full 100. All we know is to go. We learned that, and I learned that from him. And every time I see him, I thank him for the experience because that was our experience.
Just set the tone for the rest.
Yeah, for the rest, yes. You know, and I must say, with being that, it gave me a lot of recognition because that's how people know my face. You know, so it wasn't too hard to reach out to the artists because I was in that circle. So if the artists, they know me already, so it wouldn't be hard for them to say, hey, Pabs, come and train me because we don't already had a relationship. So I thank him for that, you know? Yeah. The biggest thing people don't, Machel is a kid. He real fun. Apart from work, Machel he liked to play. Because I remember the time we went in this theme park and he like, yo, I watching him like, whoa. You know, and he like, you know, and we on all the rides and he ball and he's like, Pablo, pop your hand, let me go. It was real cool. And then at that time, that was when he was on tour with Pitbull. We went on all the theme parks. And then at that time, we had a show in New Jersey in Six Flags. And we was going on the rides and he was like, I can't come, boy, because he was the headliner of the show. So he can't be seen before, you know. So he was like, oh gosh, boy. He's a real cool guy outside of work. And even in work, I learned him. He just want to sing a certain way. And that's how he is. And if you understand that, you'll be alright with him. Me and him never had no crossing out or nothing like that. He's a real good man. I would say that. I'm not being biased. I'm very straightforward and honest. Real cool man. Cool. That's what you have to do and it will be alright. During my fitness journey, you know, I got a lot of recognition and a lot of love and I'm real grateful for that. So I'm gonna lie, sometimes I miss the dance. So I decided to join dance and fitness, right? Because I watch aerobics instructors, and I noticed in a gym or somewhere, everybody who doing aerobics is only one clique. Let's be doing aerobics. Because people don't feel that I cannot do that. And so I came up with the idea because I think a lot. I'm very creative and I think a lot. So I say, if everybody like to dance, even people who cannot dance. So I said, people know me for dance. So why don't I join dance and fitness? So I came up with dance to fitness, right? And the first time I did it was last year, May, and people latch onto it like nothing. It was crazy. The response was real crazy because it's dance moves. And if you look at in the world, all the most famous dances are the most simplest dances that everybody could do. That's why it's the most, because it can reach you masses. You understand? So I just do simple dance moves with fitness moves, and it caught on to people. You're still getting sweat and you're having fun, and people latch onto it all over. I get gigs in Atlanta, Jamaica, St. Vincent, everywhere, Antigua. I go into Philadelphia, I go into New York, I go into Miami, on the Uber Soca cruise, you know, because people latch onto it now. Even for the Ojo Fit, you know, that I was the kind of headliner for that because people love what I do. Because I say everybody loves to dance. So I worked it out. I say if everybody loves to dance, even if you can't dance, you still try to dance. Because everybody loves to dance when they hear music. And soca is our culture. So I just joined the two, and it's been doing really good. I have my own rider now. People send for me. You know, it's been really, really, really cool, and I give God all the glory for that because I pray a lot, and I think that's why also, because I pray a lot. I pray a lot, you know, and give it to God and just trust Him to do the right thing, to help me to do the right thing, you know. But the dance and fitness is something that's gonna shake the world because a lot of people picking on to it. You know, a company from Atlanta called me because they see the vision, and like how Zumba big, so they see the vision. So I have a meeting with them before the year is over to see what they're saying. You know, so it's good vibes. My biggest lesson is I learned you have to humble yourself. You have to have patience in everything you do. You know, everything don't come easy. You have to work hard, and you have to pray, and you have to trust God. I learned that. You know, so sometimes God will test you because a lot of people watch me and they say, Pabs, you grow so fast. But they don't know. They see your story, but they don't know his story. They see the glory. I pay my dues. And I learned that. I learned in life you have it up and it down, and you have to humble yourself. You know, because that's how life is. Life like the sun. The sun will be bright and then it will get dark. But it's like this. That's how I watch life. If somebody going through something, I'll tell them this. If it's 12 o'clock in the night, it's dark. 3 o'clock in the night, it's dark. But technically, it's getting lighter. It's getting brighter. You just don't see it. So, whatever you're going through, whatever suffering you're going through, it's dark. But it is getting lighter. And eventually, it'll be 6 o'clock. And it will get brighter. And then it will come up to 12 o'clock. And everything will be alright. But that's how life is. So that's why I thank God for Jesus. Once you focus on Him, everything will be alright. You know? And everybody who trying to make it, I encourage everybody to just pray and keep focused and keep doing what you gotta do and mind your own business. Don't watch anybody else's grass. Just focus on your grass and getting your grass green. You know? Yeah. I wanna big up my sponsors, my day one sponsors, Chin Snap, Machel and the whole crew, CBL crew. They believe in dance and fitness. They actually fund dance and fitness. You know, I wanna big up my new sponsors, Oasis, Mrs. Dash, Peter Pitt. These are the people who whatever I say, they support me, and I thank you for that. I want to big up my whole Fit Addicts coaches team, Kevon, Jamil, Izzy, Bolt, Kellan, everybody who support me, you know, Jessica. I want to big up my whole Fit Addicts trainee clientele. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for choosing me for me to kill you. You know, thank you. You know, we are like I said, the name of my group is Fit Addicts. Again, I am very different. Everybody have the fitness group and calling it whatever fitness. That's cool. I just try to be different. The acronym of my fitness group is F.A.M, F.A.M, which is short for family, and that's what it is I wanted. Fit Addicts Movement, just to be different, and the acronym suits us because we are family. If you come to our training session, you won't feel any way, you feel loved. That's why everybody's cling to us, because it's just like a family. It's like a family love. We just go out together, sweat together, we just go everything together. It's good vibes, you know? Yeah. This is Pablo. Thanks everybody for checking out my OMG interview. You can check me out on Instagram, Pablo Fit_Addicts_Movement, Facebook, Fit Addicts Movement. Next Facebook account, Pablo Fit Addicts Movement. Big up everybody for watching this. Big up the OMG magazine too. You don't know. Later. Bye.